watching us and waiting. What are you waiting for, huh?
What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for, huh?
What you waiting for?
Do it.
Fine. Fine, you've twisted my rubber arm. I'll start making videos again.
He's back. He's back.
Hello, boys! I'm back!
Well, hello there, and welcome back to the show. It's been forever, but here we are, and I'm not alone. Thanks heavens for that one. With me, I've got our good friend, the Dark Lord of the Sith himself, maybe the woke Sith, or just the normal Sith. Darth Sean, are you there?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
All right.
So what's been happening?
Oh, not much.
It's been ages, hey? It's been,
Yeah.
what, like a couple of months?
That's right. Yeah.
here we are.
I'm curious to know what's in your brain at the moment.
Oh Lord, I'm literally over everything to do with the row, with the coof. I'm just like, I'm done because it's just like, I thought people would kind of like start becoming a little bit more, I don't know, rational, but it seems like it's just like, you know, the worst part about me is just watching people, you know, like sitting in their cars alone, working in their gardens alone with like a mask on. And it's just, I don't get it. Like, what do you, I'm not saying it doesn't work, but does it? It's just, it's
crazy.
It's a bit crazy though, don't you think?
Yeah. No, that's mental.
I mean, yeah, it's insane to me that, I mean, like, what is it stopping? What is it preventing? When you sit in the car alone, what purpose does it serve? I mean,
the benefit for me is no one recognizes me, but that's...
Yeah, but that's not...
you know, that's only because of my own desirable needs, not to wanting to deal with people. But
yeah,
that, other than that, I don't see any reason for it.
But the thing is, it's not like you're a robber. There would be a good opportunity to use them. But I mean, that's kind of not what's happening. Why are we using them? Because it stops the virus.
Oh, for the COVID virus.
Yeah, that's right. Obviously why. I mean, again, I'm kind of skeptical on that one. And I'm just a guy on YouTube. I'm just here making videos about stuff that interests me. And one of those things that interests me is this specific thing. So like, how does it stop an airborne virus? That's just my question. And I mean, that's quite funny because I recently saw this video. I don't know if you watched Bull Maher.
Oh yeah. I think I know which one you're talking about.
Okay,
is it the one where the chick goes, I'm done with this?
Yeah, that specific one.
Oh yeah.
So
okay, cool. All right.
Let's play a quick clip of that. So like, you know, you out there can laugh along with us.
I'm done with COVID.
Oh,
I'm done. It's
Yeah.
like you get the vaccine. You get the vaccine and you get back to normal. And we haven't gotten back to normal. And it's ridiculous at this point. I know that so many of my liberal and progressive friends are with me on this, and they do not want to say it out loud because they are scared to be called anti-vax or to be called science denial or to be, you know, smeared as a Trumper. I'm sorry, if you believe the science, you will look at the data that we did not have 2 years ago, and you will find out that cloth masks do not do anything. You will realize that you can show your vaccine passport at a restaurant and still be asymptomatic and carrying Omicron. And you will realize, most importantly, that this is going to be remembered by the younger generation as a catastrophic moral crime.
Well, yeah, here's a couple of issues I have with this statement. Like, it's all well and good that, you know, you've discovered now that, you know, looking at the data now,
Yeah.
data is pretty much the same, especially on cloth masks.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the data hasn't changed. It's like it was like that since the beginning. It was literally like it does almost fuck all. Again, just think about this for a second. It's an airborne virus. It's an aerosol. Like, you breathe in and you breathe out, and a cloth mask doesn't do shit.
Look. I'm sure it stops something, right?
Yeah, but what?
But,
how much?
But this is what I'm saying. At least, you know, say that. Go, look, yeah, this is not really going to stop you from the virus, but, you know,
I mean,
control and all of that.
these are the articles we're starting to see. CDC admits cloth masks were political theater. Again, now, try and be truthful on this, this actually references the new legislation, the new, protocols that came out from the CDC, which basically says that cloth masks do the least amount of protection. But I mean, again, what is the least amount? For 2 years, we've believed that, listen, all you need to do is wear a cloth mask. And again, they go into detail in this thing where they now explain that, well, if you have facial hair and if it's not sealed properly, then it doesn't do anything.
Didn't
But I
the
mean-
CDC say something about this like a couple of months ago?
The World Health Organization actually.
That's right, the HWO. That's right.
Yeah, the WHO.
Sorry, the WHO. Yeah.
Yeah, they said that. I mean, dude, they said that when was it? The beginning of February 2020.
WHO only recommends the use of masks in specific cases. If you have cough, fever, and difficulty breathing, you should wear a mask and seek medical care. If you do not have these symptoms, you do not have to wear masks because there is no evidence that they protect people who are not sick.
Then it went silent. Then everybody's going, well, it's not airborne, it's droplets, all this stuff. Then all of a sudden, somewhere in, I think it was April, May, June, I remember there was this.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about the droplet aspect.
Yeah, remember the droplet thing? Oh,
That's
no,
right.
it's
'Cause
droplets.
I saw a woman today wearing a visor, and I'm thinking to myself, it's an airborne virus. At the time, it was the particles that spat out your
Yeah.
mouth. That's right.
So
Sorry.
remember the
sorry,
shields
okay.
at every shop, and then they took the
That's
shields away,
right.
and some people have kept the shields up. But it's like, guys, it's airborne. Frame of reference here, in this article, well, in the CDC's their new mask, recommendations. So here's the CDC article where they actually reference the masks.
Am I the only one who did the reading?
Cloth masks, it has to fit properly. Never in my life have I seen anybody wearing a cloth mask that fits properly.
That's true.
Path of least resistance, right? So now we've got masks, everybody's wearing one. The president came out and said, listen, just wear a mask, because that's how that works. Just wear a mask, you'll be fine. But the point is, does it really do anything?
Shouldn't we be wearing? I mean, it's an airborne virus.
Yeah.
So shouldn't we be wearing one of those proper hazmat suits?
You mean
I'm
like
just
the
trying
ones
to-
from Outbreak?
It's airborne.
Right? So, it's airborne. Let's freak out. But no.
That's true.
Cloth masks are fine. Guys, it's airborne. And I mean, I did find this quite interesting. This is now ages ago. Let's pretend the vape is oxygen just for a second. Just the air you exhale. Just have a look at this. That's you exhaling in a room. And it's all around you, right? Now we put on, this isn't even a cloth mask. This is a surgical mask. That's, I mean, that's forced exhale. That's like you going, you're coughing or
but
something.
in
Here's a
the
cloth
defense,
mask.
It's not really padded around the nose like it should be. I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
I mean, actually, you can see her fixing it there. Normal. There's literally no
wow,
difference.
Look at that.
So you're standing in a room. That's you exhaling your virus.
Okay.
Yeah, is it properly fit? Force exhale. It literally goes right through it, right? I mean, this is the thing. Okay, but let's just quickly see the N95 as well. I think there was a little bit of a difference with this one. Cool. Fitted properly, super properly, fitted to the max. Cool.
Okay. Like any normal person would.
Any normal person would. Okay. See, path of least resistance. You can't literally fit it properly. It's in there. There we go.
Oh,
Done.
You're right.
Right? So, I mean, you ignore this stuff. So it's madness, honestly. It's a bit crazy to me. So this is the mask issue now. And the other thing that this chick says, and this kind of bothers the fuck out of me, is this whole vibe of her friends, they're all cottoning onto this thing now and going they don't want to actually say anything because they don't want to come across as anti-vaxxers or Trump supporters. But it's wait, hold on a second there.
What have they been doing for a year?
Yeah, you've been the ones labeling other people going anti-vaxxer, crazy person, conspiracy theorist, Trump supporter, do you want to see people die? No, I don't. I'm just going there's a certain amount of lives you could probably save, right? Just wear cloth masks. Now everybody's going out, you're half sick, maybe you're a little bit sick, you're going out, you're going to pick and pay, you infect 20 other people because it doesn't stop it, right? And
Yeah.
like now and again, we've got empirical data, countries that have locked down hard, mask regulations up the bumhole versus countries who've done nothing. There is almost zero difference in death rate, in infection rate. It's kind of pretty much all over the board. It's the same. So I'm going like, maybe that was the thing. Maybe we should have done exactly what the people said in the beginning. Maybe the vulnerable, again, it's 95% of people who died from COVID were over the age of 65. Comorbidities, 95% of everybody who died had at least 3 comorbidities. I mean, these are things we should have looked at. It's almost like they were wrong, and they're going to pay no price for being wrong. And again, what she said is, sorry, you want to say that?
Yeah. This information was out there.
Yeah,
but
no,
once again, it got censored because it was considered misinformation.
Exactly. And this is the whole misinformation thing. It's misinformation. Wait, hold on. People are asking questions. Yes, they were nutters. They were nutters going, oh, you're getting 5G from the thing. I mean, no one believed that. But again, let's compare nutters on one side to nutters on the other side. I rarely see the nutters on, for example, the crazy, it's 5G in it, it's the mark of the beast. You don't just see it anywhere on Twitter. Yeah, there are people going, this is the government's lying. That's kind of in the middle because the government kind of pretty much always lies. So I wouldn't say that's a conspiracy there. I think it's the conspiracy, maybe the far extreme one side would be, listen, it's going to kill you, or it's got the mark of the beast or some shit like that in.
Yeah.
But the other side, the other crazy side, which are completely nutters, is the people who literally sit in their cars without, with their masks on. That's absolutely insanity to me. What are you doing?
Yeah, I think it's more fear, though. It's a combination of fear and stupidity.
But exactly, it's a bit madness. And again, now let's talk about, if you're talking about the whole misinformation thing, which is the new it word. It's anti-vaxxer. Again, I take issue with that because there's a lot of people who aren't anti-vaxxers. They're just going, listen, I'm not 100% sure about this COVID thing, the COVID vaccine, all this stuff, because, there's money involved. I'm kind of skeptical myself when any large amount of money is involved, especially in this case where it's you've got a pharmaceutical company who's now selling, and listen, these guys aren't squeaky clean. And if you go look at the history of Pfizer and these guys, they have done some of the most heinous stuff. They are literally been in court. There's documented cases where they've bribed doctors. They've put the wrong information on labels. Some of the biggest court cases in the world was against pharmaceutical companies. Now all of a sudden they're selling a drug not to the private sector but to governments. And you're going wait guys, maybe we should look at this. Ooh, crazy person. What are you what? Anybody ask, if you ask questions, you're anti-science. You're a science denier. I'm what? I don't get to say anything. I don't get to ask questions because I'm not a scientist. But neither are you. You're just basically you're repeating what the scientists that you agree with repeat. You're saying what they're saying. But the other scientists who have an opposite opinion, they get deleted, they get censored, they lose their jobs. I mean,
I don't get is why not just put both information out there and let them fucking decide for themselves? I just don't grasp that concept. Is why can't we just? This guy says, I believe it's this. This guy says, I believe it's this, and you go, okay, well, let me see where I lean to. It's
no. But they don't want that because again, if you look at it from a completely economic perspective, that hampers money for Pfizer. It hampers money for, probably not governments, but the government aspect is a huge thing because they can borrow money now. And again, look at South Africa. It's a great example. You wouldn't be able to point that at America. What did they do with the whole, pandemic? 500 billion. Half of that, fuck knows how much of that is now missing. PPE scandals. Every stone you look under, there the ANC has sort of stole money. PPE that they supplied to schools, it was bullshit. There was some corruption. There's corruption under every rock. Now, you can notice it with South Africa because they're really shit at hiding these things. They just don't give a fuck, right? I bet you the same thing is happening with other governments where there's maybe some kind of corruption. That's that. So again, my opinion is, listen, I don't think so. I think it's maybe a bit skeptical, the fact that a cloth mask can stop an airborne virus.
Look, my opinion is this. If you want to wear a mask, wear the mask.
Yeah,
if you don't want
do
to wear
whatever
the
you want.
mask,
Yeah, no.
that's fair. It's also certain shops. I used to have an issue with it, but I'm going, look, if you would feel more comfortable me wearing a mask, okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's fine. In my shop, if I had a shop, you don't want to wear a mask, you don't have to wear a mask.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Cool.
But
whatever.
But that's the thing. You should be able to choose. But the thing is, again, if you look at it, just using that vape thing, and all the data we have, and like, you know, the
Yeah,
people
true.
coming out now going, well, it's least protective. It's nothing more than virtue signaling. You're just going like, oh, we care about stuff when it's not doing literally anything. That's my point on it. That's the only thing I wanted to say. One other thing I think I would actually want to talk about, seeing as we're talking about misinformation, I don't know if you've heard about this whole, you know, Joe Rogan.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if you heard about the whole Joe Rogan saga and Neil Young.
And oh, my God, yeah.
Apparently now, like, Neil Young is removing his shit from Spotify. So basically, it comes out that the issue that there was is that Joe Rogan's spreading misinformation. I mean, as far as I know, the misinformation is basically about two people. It's Dr. Peter McCullough, and then it was Dr. Robert Malone. Again, go watch the video for yourself. But again, if you're talking about misinformation, you know, there's some things that was misinformation now, and it wasn't misinformation back then. So, for example, like... you know, a couple of months ago, they said, listen, the vaccine stops the spread of it. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Remember that great one?
Who's the reporter who said it? There was that
Rachel
what's her
Maddow?
name?
No, wait,
That's it. Rachel
not just
Maddow.
her. There was a shit ton of them.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Instead of the virus being able to hop from person to person to person, potentially mutating and becoming more virulent and drug resistant along the way, now we know that the vaccines work well enough that the virus stops with every vaccinated person. A vaccinated person gets exposed to the virus does not infect them. The virus cannot then use that person to go anywhere else. It cannot use a vaccinated person as a host to go get more people. That means the vaccines will get us to the end of this.
Okay, so here's my question. Are they going to... Is Neil Young just... He just wants Joe Rogan removed? Or like, are we going to remove MSNBC as well? What?
Yeah.
Huh?
No, man, that's just ridiculous.
No,
like,
but that's the thing. It's actually... It's just... It's political... It is... Half of this stuff is political theater. It's like, now he's standing on this thing going, oh, you know, fuck Joe Rogan. And it's like, it's about these two videos. And there's the little clip from Joe Rogan. You can go look for it. And he goes, listen, it's these are the issues he has with it. But I mean, it's misinformation when? It's misinformation now. What, in 6 months, it's like, oh, well, actually, that was the gospel truth.
But like, this is my point, though, is if you don't like his channel, don't watch it.
No, but that's the thing. Again, he's just virtue signaling. Anyway, I think it's stupid. Honestly, these types of things are just absolutely retarded. Let people have debates. Let medical doctors have debates. I'm not a doctor. Don't follow any of the advice I've given you tonight. Because I'm not a doctor, but neither are you. And it doesn't count when you remove the doctors you don't like. I just think it's stupid. If you don't agree with someone, don't watch them. If I've taken it or I haven't taken it, I'm indecisive. There's a lot of information. Me watching Joe Rogan is not going to go, oh, well, you know what? I'm never going to take it, and then it's going to cause me to die. And again, that's not on Joe Rogan. That's your personal decision. You are responsible for your own life. If you're over the age of 65, go get it. If you don't want to get it, don't get it. It's as simple as that.
Get the vaccine. Get the vaccine.
Shame, man. Like, poor guys at Pfizer, they're really trying hard. I mean, they're struggling. They're only making $3,500 a second. I mean, like, you know, I just need to eat. You know, those Lambos don't buy themselves, guys. You know, just have a heart. Think of that. The pharmaceutical companies. They took a knock after the opioid epidemic. You know, like giving people really good drugs and then cutting them off, and then everybody switching to heroin. It wasn't really their fault. They did it on purpose. Like, guys, we need to trust them. Okay, just trust them. This isn't about money. This is about saving lives. Fuck me, whatever. All right. Well, I mean, I think that's a wrap. Great, nice chat. We got COVID out of the way. I'm really over it. Let's start talking about other shit. We probably won't be able to because there'll just be more and more cuck about COVID that they'll throw at us.
Oh, we can discuss more woke movies. That's always fun.
Oh, I like that. That's a good idea. Ooh, you know what? Tune in on Friday for we'll go down the new Amazon movie.
Ooh. Oh my God.
A new series. Oh shit, let's not even get into that right now. Well, thanks Darth Sean for being here and sharing your thoughts.
Oh, don't stress.
It was nice having you. It was nice having a friend to talk to. And if you're out there and ever want to be on the show, just drop me a vibe on Twitter, drop a comment. You can get hold of me. Everything's in the link below. And yeah, hit the like and subscribe button if you find this interesting or at least enjoyable. And if you want to cancel me, then, go for it. But like, if you're going to do that, then at least get like yourself a SWAT sticker t-shirt. Fucking retard. Yeah, some woke person's probably going to. That's the other part of it. Like, they don't get it. But, it's literally what Hitler would do. Cancel me. Well, thanks. And I'll see you guys soon. Cheers.